football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Flowers. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Breaks free. To the 45. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line.
Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle, but first down.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. And that's a first down.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Sticking with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. make the tackle, but that pass... It's a solid game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Hand off to the right side. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. Threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Mental mistake by the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
3rd down coming.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Snead. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make the play, but good coverage that time. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll start the drive here with an end around. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here.
On to punt it away.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities, and just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense facing 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Design quarterback run. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's wide open, look out. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. He just sprints into the end zone.
Touchdown.
That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
38.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 19. Set to advance on the football.
Not. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation.
Low. Cricket.
Looking for some space. It's Flowers. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts a right on the money, and he just drops it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Snead. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Before they head to the locker room. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Miami offense will take over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A great catch and run for 6.
Touchdown.
Running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Play action here on 1st down. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
1st down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. In the clear at the 25. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the 1st down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Oregon 41, Miami 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from the deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff to the back. Fighting him off. And the Ducks are on the move here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ending off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Pulls it in. It's Snead.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
QB keeper all the way. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some...
Touchdown, Oregon! They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Hurricanes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive.
Back to throw again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score. Oregon, 48.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Caught behind the line. It's Flowers. Runs through the defender. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted in the end zone.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.